been about 1 year since I was consistently posting one video a week on YouTube. And during that time, I was definitely busy and productive, but I wasn't consistently sharing my lessons like I committed to you guys at the start. And maybe YouTube won't work for me anymore. Maybe it's so saturated that having immense success on here is 100 times harder than it was 5-10 years ago. But that's never what this channel is about. Doing this helps me as much as it helps you, maybe even more. The time spent being creative, telling you these stories, sharing my lessons are some of my favorite times ever, and they transform me into a better version of myself. There's a quote that I read recently that went along the lines of, I came into this world expecting joy, but what I found was service, and through service I discovered joy. And I feel like that is pretty spot on for me. So first off, thank you, but none of that sentimental stuff really means anything without actual evidence to back it up. I promised you consistency before, I promised you videos before, and I fell through on both. I did it when it was challenging, but never when it was truly hard. But that is the exact thing that separates the average from the greats. Consistency, passion, even when it is challenging, even when it is boring, so that you can have the compounding growth from that. Another quote that I came across said something along the lines of, if you can't make it work right now, you have to accept the fact that you might never be able to make it work. It will never be easier, and I will never have as little responsibilities as I do right now. So if I can't make it work in my current situation, what makes me think I'll be able to make it work in a harder situation? And that's where this comes in. This is my commitment. My laptop, the most expensive purchase that I have ever made. Not just for this YouTube channel, but for my whole future. For the best version that I can possibly be. A commitment towards working hard and doing that consistently. Because if I don't, I just wasted a whole lot of dough. This laptop doesn't guarantee consistency or better videos or a mindset shift that suddenly turns me into the best version of myself, but it does symbolize that. It represents a better version of myself, one that is consistent in making videos and in learning. A commitment towards working towards my future self instead of waiting for them to come and save me. It is such a big purchase that it almost demands accountability, and for me to make sure that I make the most of all that money spent. And now, all I have to do is make sure that that was worth it.